game. Uh, Got to tip your hat to South Florida. They came back and came in our building and got a tough win. Just had a eerie feeling before the game that you know they were just hungry. That veteran group was just hungry to come in and do whatever it took. And you know we didn't get it done. Got into foul trouble in the first half. That kind of started our little downfall as a team. We went in the half up 3, but just really never got a rhythm with guys in foul trouble and guys not being able to play aggressively. And it was an ugly game all around for us. Free throws, missed threes, getting out rebounded, just a total embarrassment today.
Coach, you have any update on Lance or Precious?
I do not. I don't have an update on Lance nor Precious right now.
Hey, Coach, if you look at the box score statistics stats, it doesn't look bad, but like you said, the rhythm, what do you think you were not able to get in the rhythm? Was it the foul call? Was it just the energy? Or why were you not able to get in that rhythm today?
I think it started off with energy, and then we got into foul trouble. We had Damian, Boogie, Precious, and Lester all in foul trouble in the first half. And that's tough when we're already down so many men. And we held it together, though, to go into halftime up 3, but we just never could get over the hump in the second half. You can just feel when a team gets confidence. And then LaQuincy Rideau was playing really well. And then David Collins was playing well. He wasn't shooting the ball great, but he was getting to the free throw line and scoring, and we just could never get out of that rut. And then our Achilles heel, the one-on-one defense, at the end of the game, man, we weren't able to get any stops. Tie game, they get 2 one-on-one buckets. I mean, that's where you have to grow.
And you mentioned the eerie feeling before the game. Just with these every game it seems like there's a new injury or something. What is the feeling when you survey what you've had to go through during this year that was supposed to be totally different?
It was supposed to be totally different, and the one thing that you can't judge is injuries. And with DJ already being out, Malcolm had to sit out today, which is a huge blow. And then Lance and Precious going out in crunch time with enough time to still win the game, and we had to go small ball. I mean, we're doing whatever it takes to try to fight our way out of it. And we just got to keep fighting. Whoever we have to show up with going to Cincinnati, because we don't know who's going to be ready to play. It's already a short roster, and then have all these injuries, man. It's pretty tough.
Yes, Coach. Malcolm didn't play today, but can we expect him for the next game?
I'm not sure. It depends on how his knee is feeling for the next game. We could possibly go into the next game with just Isaiah Maurice as the only big, possibly.
How do you, Penny, handle the such high expectations that you had going into this year and where this is now? At the end, if you'd gotten that rebound, you could have had a chance to tie, but you literally did not have a big in there to get the rebound. How do you handle that? The clash.
It's tough for me because where we started was really powerful. We had a very deep team. We had size, we had shooting, we had speed, we had length, we had everything. And where we are now is we're just scrapping, man. We're putting a lot of pressure on Precious to come through every game to get us a double-double, putting a lot of pressure on the guards to do things, and they're so young to do things. But I'm not making any excuses, man. We just have to do it. We have to believe. But to answer your question, it's much different now. It's a much different feel because it feels like you're fighting for your life versus having things in control.
Penny, right here. So you're a guy that we're always seeing on social media post God got us and whatnot. Do you at some point have to think that maybe this happens for a reason now? It's obviously crushing, but there's something to it.
Well, everything happens for a reason, and I don't know why these injuries are happening right now, or we're losing games that we're not supposed to lose. I'm not sure, but I'm always going to believe and have faith that God can turn anything around, and I'll never let that waver. But you do have to say, in certain situations, like things happen for a reason. For Precious to go down and Lance to go down today and not be able to finish the game, We haven't had that all year. You know, with DJ getting hurt, that was one thing, but for those two guys to be out as well, and they weren't playing well before they went out, but it took our size away.
How do you, I mean, the margin for error was already so small as far as the outlook is concerned. How do you calculate it just coming off the floor here now?
Man, I mean, it's obvious if you lose to a team that's 11 and 12 and 4 and 6 in your conference right now, it doesn't bode well, you know, for NCAA terms. But like we said, it's a lot of season left, and you know, we come back and get some on the road to make up for this loss. But you know, it's a hard loss. It really is. It's a hard loss because you have to take care of your games at home because it's already tough enough to win on the road with healthy bodies.
Penny, is there a central message you'll lean on for your team with the steep climb ahead, as young as they are? What do you want them to hear from you?
Well, just to stay positive and stay together. You know, we're going to keep fighting, man, because that's what our culture is. We're family, and we're going to keep fighting. We're going to stay together. That's all we can do right now. It's tough, but it's not impossible.
Hey, Coach, how do you get this game behind you so you can focus on the next game? Because the next two games are even bigger than this game, and it can really change your trajectory.
Yeah, if you go on the road and win at Cincinnati, then you're right back where you started. And that's the way you got to think. You got to give the guys some hope. We got to get healthy bodies first. Precious has only practiced a couple times in the last couple weeks because we've been kind of resting his little knick-knack injuries. And Malcolm's been missing. Isaiah Maurice has been missing, trying to rest him up during practice to be ready for the games. So, you know, we're fighting hard. We're scrapping. And it's no fun not having healthy guys out on the floor to be able to battle. And I give these guys a lot of credit. They're playing through some injuries, and we're just going to keep fighting.
Penny, Tyler said that the city deserves to have a team in the NCAA tournament, that he and Alex are both aware of the drought. What would making the NCAA tournament sort of mean to you?
It would mean a lot because that means we would be headed in the right direction. I think we are headed in the right direction right now. There's some unfortunate things happened to us this year, but it would mean a lot to me to make it to the NCAA tournament for the city.
Got time for one more? That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Penny, appreciate it.